guys, and welcome to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to talk about my plant updates and why my hair color changed. So if you want to know all of that good stuff, please stay tuned to see the video.
When I saw the girl called Ladybird, I bet.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Yes, I have blonde hair right now. This is my actual hair, not a wig or anything. If you want to know why I bleached my hair and how I did it, please go in the description below. There will be a link to the video showing you how and why I did this. It's very interesting. So let's get into today's plant update video. So as always, we're going to start with my aloe plant here, which is growing quite well. And the soil for this guy looks like it needs to be watered. This is like a dry soil right now, but everything's looking good. I just have to clip off some of the dead leaves here, parts of the dead leaves. When it turns like a brownish color like that, that's when you just need to snip it off. If I just go all the way up to the green area. Always just go right up to the green area. We still have some leaves, and we still have lots of leaves growing right now. And I don't see any signs of a new leaf. But this one's doing quite well, as it's gotten used to being inside instead of outside, which is probably a good thing right now. Because right now, it's in the 60s, like almost 60 degrees right now. So, which is good for my Christmas cactuses. Let's not lie about that. So all these guys are doing quite well. There are a couple new leaves growing, but I don't see any signs of buds at this point. At this point, no signs of buds, just new leaves, which is really okay with me. So it looks like I just have to water this one. The other two look really good. They have a dark color on the soil. The soil that I highly recommend if you're like me and you have a busy life and you can't always water your plants all the time, to get Miracle-Gro moisture control. It waters your plant as the plant needs it, so you're not overwatering. In case you don't water for a couple of days, you're good to go. So for me, Miracle-Gro moisture control soil is the best soil that I can recommend for people who have a busy schedule like I do and don't always have time to water their plants as they need it. So the soil will actually do that for you if you just water it every 2 to 3 days. Somewhere around that ballpark. So here's my other Christmas cactus, who's doing quite well. See, some of these look like buds, but those were from last year, so I don't know if they're going to come out this year. So, and then look, we got something right there. Is that a bud? Oh my god. I think that's a bud. Leaves don't normally come out like that. I'm super psyched now. Oh my god, look at that. It looks like a bud. Leaves don't come out like that. I've seen my leaves come out and they don't come out like that. So that could be the first bloom of the season. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Because all I do is I just water it when the soil is dry. With just regular tap water. I don't have specialty water for this guy. I fertilize it every 2 weeks, which this past week was fertilizing week, so got fertilized. So yeah, that's amazing. I'm so excited. And it sits over here by the window, which should help because the cold air comes through the window like that. The others not so much, they're down here. But I wasn't expecting these guys to show buds, so. These guys are doing quite well. They're growing. So yeah, that's really exciting. I did not know it was producing a bud already. Oh my god, it's amazing. I'll have to, I guess at night I could put them down by this back window. Just put them down there when I go to bed. And then pick them up when I get up. Because it's really cold now, which is really good. So that's the only one that's showing signs of a bud. I'm so excited! Oh my god. Okay. So excited. Did not see that before just now. So here are my orchids. This guy's not showing any new leaves, but it's a monoculture, obviously. And we might have a second starry spike right there. It's very small right now. It could be right there. The leaves look good. It's drinking lots of water. Every time that I feel like I have to change the water, I always check the root system. And if you want to tell what is a healthy root from what is a dead root, the healthy roots are nice and firm. You can't really pinch them and they just go to pieces like that. If it's a dead root, if you just gently squeeze on it and it goes flat or stuff comes out of it, it's a dead root and you need to cut it up to the firm part of the root. I will show you on one of my orchids here in just a second. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my god. Growing so well. And it looks like this flower spike is dying, but it stopped right there. It has not gone any further since. It stopped right there. I should cut it off, but I don't want to right now. But look at that. Still got my buds. They're still beautiful. That's really, really good. So I will probably show you on the next one because I don't have flowers on this one. What is a firm root, because I don't think I have dead roots on this guy. Does not look like I have dead roots on this guy. But I have roots growing like crazy right now. And I got a new leaf coming out right here. And as you can see, there's no flowers on this guy, which is totally okay. So, let's take this guy out. As you can see, the root system looks pretty darn good. So what I'm going to show you right now is a firm root right here. So I'm pinching it. It's not moving. That is firm. I don't think I have any dead ones actually. No, I don't have any dead ones on this one, which is always good. So if you can pinch it very gently like that and it does not move, that is a nice firm root. If you do that exact same thing and it just goes flat like that, that means it's a dead root and you just need to cut it up to the firm part of the root. You don't want to cut into the firm part of the root because that's a healthy part of the root, and then you are opening your orchid up to diseases, and I really don't like that. There are ways to close the root, but I just go up to the firm part of the root, not cutting the firm part of the root, just to be on the safe side, so I don't have to worry about closing the wound if I make it. But if you have no choice and it wasn't your fault why it got cut, maybe people who were taking care of it before you got it did it. I'm not experienced in doing that, but there are videos on YouTube that will show you how to do that. I know that Miss Orchid Girl has done it before, so she's a good source to go to. So, we're moving on to this one, which just keeps going. The roots are growing on this one so much. Look at that. Roots are growing everywhere. Everywhere. They just keep growing. I love it. And what I did for this one and the last one, they were showing mold on them. So what I did is I took them out. I sprayed some peroxide on the roots, just the roots. that were showing signs of mold. I just did that, and then I just let them sit there until they dried, and then I cleaned the container they were in, and then once they were dry, I put them back in, put fresh water in, and ever since, I've had no issues with mold. So that's my way of dealing with mold, because it seems like no matter how clean I kept the water and I kept the containers, it would still get mold. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Would you please? My dog wants to be in my way. So this one's I'm a little concerned about because I think it's a leaf, but there's no opening on the leaf, which I'll show you guys in just a second. But everything else looks good. Everything else looks good. We got root growth and everything. So let me set this down because it's really heavy because there's a lot of water in it. Oh my goodness. Alright, got me. So, as you can see right here, I believe that's a leaf, but I do not see an opening on it, which worries me quite a bit, but it has root growth, so I don't know. I don't know. So it's I guess it's a wait and see kind of game now, isn't it? So wait and see what happens. But I've been having issues with this one ever since it stopped producing buds for me. So I've really had issues with that one. So it's a wait and see kind of thing. So that's going to be it for my plant update videos. And again, if you want to see why I did this, the link is in the description below. Go check it out. And if you are new here, please subscribe. Hit that bell, get notifications. If you like this video, please hit that like button, share it to grow our community. And if YouTube does not update you on my videos, I always post on social media, on Twitter and Instagram. So follow me there if you always want to be the first to see my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.